doesn't stop Fauci from attacking Senator Rand Paul and Senator Ted Cruz. Listen.
Senator Cruz told the Attorney General you should be prosecuted.
Yeah. I have to laugh at that. I should be prosecuted. What happened on January 6th, Senator?
Do you think that this is about making you a scapegoat to deflect from President Trump?
Of course. You have to be asleep not to figure that one out.
Well, there are a lot of Republican senators taking aim at this. I mean,
that's okay. I'm just going to do my job. And I'm going to be saving lives, and they're going to be lying. Okay, joining us now to respond, a Kentucky Senator Rand Paul. Senator, does that prove that the testimony on May 11th, coupled with the NIH letter of what, October 20th, does that not prove that under oath, a violation of federal law, where you can be penalized up to 5 years in jail, did Dr. Fauci lie before Congress?
Without question, Dr. Fauci has lied repeatedly before Congress. We've given him a chance to correct the record. I've sent him an official referral to the Department of Justice. I think he should be prosecuted because this goes beyond sort of a haphazard mistake or carelessness. This goes to a person who purposely, I believe, covered up the origins of the virus, but also purposely has discounted the idea of natural immunity such that he's wanting to mandate vaccine on children now. And if you took into account natural immunity, I don't think that there would be such a rush to mandate this on children or to mandate this on anyone. With regard to gain of function, he was funding research in Wuhan, but also research in North Carolina and in Galveston that takes viruses that are unknown, mixes them together with viruses that we know, and finds out or tries to discover whether or not they gain in function. And yes, some of them have gained in function. It's very dangerous research. There are nonpartisan scientists at both Rutgers and MIT who have come forward and said this is the kind of research that is a risk to civilization. That's a pretty significant description of what he's funding. And so instead of sort of owning up to this or having a reasonable intellectual debate on this, he comes forward and says he is science. He represents science, that anyone attacks him is attacking science. The arrogance of that kind of statement from a government bureaucrat is alarming, and we should be very, very worried about someone who believes that they represent all science.
Well, I mean, that was a pretty arrogant statement of himself. You know, this is the guy in March of 2020 on 60 Minutes says, oh, masks, they're not going to do anything. Maybe they stop one little droplet, but they're not going to protect you. Then it was one mask, then two masks, then mask in perpetuity. Then it was vax or mask. And then it becomes vax, mask, vax and mask. Then it's vax, mask, and booster. And then I guess there'll be booster after booster after booster. So I think you can make a pretty strong case that a lot of vaccine hesitancy, if you will, came from the CDC, the NIH, Dr. Fauci, and Joe Biden and Jill Biden, fully vaccinated, outdoors, socially distant, mask on, going into former President Carter's home, 96 years old, his wife Rosalind, 93, taking off their masks, not socially distant, right on top of each other. I'm sure that was no mixed message.